You know, they say one of the most important elements of a good life is to lead a balanced life. Well, today, we're going to talk about leading a balanced life on a golf course. Hi, I'm Brian Hughes, Program Director and PGA Master Professional here at Keiser University's College of Golf, with the latest in a long line of great videos myself and our other faculty present for you here. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe so you have access to all of this great content. You know, it's an interesting concept with golf. We play golf on an uneven surface, but yet most of our practice is on a level surface. So are we really preparing properly? And one of the questions I get a lot is, how come I hit it so good on the range? Or if you've got an indoor simulator, even better, like we have here on campus. But then when I go to the golf course, I struggle a little bit. Well, I present to you exhibit number 1. We practice on a flat surface. We play on golf courses that have uneven terrain. So maybe we need to adjust our practice a little bit so we know what to adjust when we're on the golf course. So the most important thing, and there's lots of things we adjust for, wind, targets, things of that nature, but we've got a pretty neat little training device here that helps us practice from uneven lies. Now, I'm not going to hit all these shots for you, but the main thing we have to do is to recognize that the ground is uneven, and when we start swinging the golf club, our balance, there's that word again, is going to be affected by it. And the height of the ball relative to my stance is going to be affected by it. So if I've got this particular situation where I'm going downhill, I have to fit myself into the hill, and I should do that with my lower body. Left leg needs to be a little taller than the right leg, okay? At this point, I should also do probably the most important part of this, and that's to make a practice swing or two so that I can really feel and see where the bottom of my golf swing arc will be. So in an instance like this, I've got to feel myself into the hill a little bit more, try not to adjust my shoulders too much, try to keep them as normal as possible. Because the ball's a little higher, I need to make the club a little shorter. And if I have a particular distance to go, if I've got a shorter club, maybe I need to take a longer one to start with. In other words, 6-iron instead of 7-iron. All of this is dependent upon how much slope is there. Okay, so that's the downhill lie. If I'm going to hit towards the camera, again, ball is a little higher, my balance points this way. So I've got to make sure I don't, as I swing, fall down the hill. So a couple practice swings to feel balance. Let's try it again. That's a little better. And then try to replicate that when the ball's in the direction. If I go the opposite direction, you know, gravity tends to work downhill pretty consistently. What am I worried about now? Falling that way. I probably should aim up the hill a little bit because the club's going to follow this as well. Ball's a little lower now. I need to get a little lower with my legs. I don't want to bend more from my waist because now I'm possibly falling down that hill. Okay? And then if I'm going uphill, obviously we've got adjustments to make there too. My pattern might be to fall down the hill, so I'm going to lean into the hill a little bit more. Make a couple practice swings to try to find bottom. You also see that it's harder to rotate your body into the hill. So a little more club. We're adding loft to the club by going up, so that becomes an adjustment too. So essentially, we make some adjustments. We plan for balance and try not to lose balance, because if we lose balance, we lose contact. And if we lose contact, we might lose the ball. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Please put any comments you have in the section below, and look forward to our next instructional tip.